if you're listening to me, understand the number one wealth builder and accelerator in America is the stock market. If you are not in America, if you're in Canada, you're in some countries in Asia, in Europe, they too have their own stock markets. Understand how the stock market works. Understand how billionaires and millionaires and successful people leverage that. If you are today living in this time, you make any kind of income, make sure a portion of your income is invested on the stock market. Hello everyone, forgive me for I just came back from doing my daily walk. A few weeks ago, exactly 2 weeks today, I made a commitment to myself, right? I committed to myself that every day I'm going to walk between 4 to 7 miles. And the reason I did that is because I reflected on the goals and aspirations I have for this season of my life going forward. And I realized that no matter what the dreams are, I need to prepare the body in order to achieve those goals, right? It is usually said that you could have 1,000 different goals, but when you fall sick, you have only one goal: to get better. And I want to prepare my body so I'm strong enough to be able to deliver on those goals. Now, the reason I'm coming to you today midweek especially is because I just was on the internet trying to do some research on some stocks and companies that I'm interested in buying their stocks. As you know, the three things I'm obsessed about are simple. I'm obsessed about teaching you to be able to invest in yourself for personal growth, to be able to invest for profits, which is on the stock market, in businesses, and in venues that will give you financial reward, and to also build a legacy. So I spent some good amount of time researching about companies and trying to invest in companies that I believe are going to give me heavy returns in the near term, in the mid-term, but most of course in the long term. Why am I sharing this story with you? Because there is something boiling, and one of the things I promise to do every time is, if I'm not elevating your mind and your belief system, then I must be elevating ways by which your pocket can get better. If I'm doing those two, then I'm also elevating ways by which you can build a solid financial and life legacy. So if you're working a 9 to 5 job, earning a good paycheck, bringing home some good money, but you are still feeling stuck when it comes to building real wealth, I know exactly how that feels. I used to be that way, chasing the paychecks, adding more jobs on jobs, and I thought bringing big money means I would automatically build wealth. But you know what? It took me 2 painful layoffs to finally get the lesson, to understand that, Gustav, you were building the wrong way. Gustav, you need to do something else, because what used to be job security is now job insecurity. That wake-up call was a few years ago. And since then, I decided I was going to build a brand to help cater to professionals, to immigrants, to hardworking, hungry people like you who want to see something different, who want to make sure that they don't end up broke, to have a platform and a template to work with. And now I want to create something with you in mind, for you and for your needs. A product designed to help guide you on how to invest and see results from that. That's why I'm inviting you to take part in this poll. It's going to be less than 5 minutes for you. Fill the poll, and when you do that, you are going to be automatically entered into benefit 30% of the early bird access for that program. In addition to that, you are going to have exclusive founders only bonus content, a chance to make this historic product, make it personal, your own pathway along with me. So click on the link below and complete the 5 minutes poll, because you know what? I just don't want to build something. I want to build something with you in mind, with you participating and making sure that it meets your needs. I will see you on the inside. And by God's grace, I will see you at the top. So one of the things I realized, I was looking at the statistics of the census in the US today, and it's about 335 million population. Some other studies say 345, right? And Amazon has 184 million subscribers to its company platform for delivery services and all of that. So what that means is basically about 50% of the US population has an Amazon Prime account to deliver goods and services to them. Now, you, if you're a consumer, all you'll be thinking about is, oh, I have a Prime account and I want Amazon to deliver my packages. I can make orders and they can get to me in a day or two. But I want you to go a step further, because we are in this community of You Are Enough, in this community where I try to teach you how to invest in yourself and in your dreams and invest for profit. You have to think a step ahead of that, right? Don't end at the level of just a consumer. Think about how to own a piece of the company. Now we are getting into the holiday season, which is, October, November, December, January. During that time, a company like Amazon, imagine the volume of stuff that is going to be ordered, and how much delivery Amazon will have to do. Now let that sink in, because when you think about it like that, then you start understanding, hey, the statistics I'm giving you is just not for show, right? You have to understand that if Amazon has over 184 accounts and Amazon Prime members, 184 million, what that really means, therefore, is that the company which is underlying that platform, which is Amazon, if you own an Amazon account, it's important that you also invest in the Amazon company. The reason why is because right now, as I'm talking to you, and again, please, I'm no financial expert. I don't have no degree in advising people on financial things. No, I don't. And please, this is just my opinion I'm sharing. Don't take it for rule. Go do your own research, do your own personal findings, and make a decision on things like investing in stock. Remember, investing in stocks and investing in business comes with inherent risks. Sometimes you might win, sometimes you might lose. But I'm here to just share with you information that will help you to start thinking and understanding how you can get yourself ahead, right? So a company like Amazon, for example, you should start thinking right now that if every day they deliver packages to my door with their Prime services, and 184 million people own Prime accounts, right? And we are going into the holiday season where people will generally order more things, and therefore Amazon will become even busier. Is there a way you could benefit from that? And I'm talking here to people who are serious about investing for their future, right? So it's an opportunity for you to go ahead and purchase some stocks of a company like that. Now, the only way you get to know things like this is if you're focused on your goals, if you're focused on your dreams. Don't get distracted, all right? So if you're listening to me, understand, I said this before and I'm going to say this again. The number one wealth builder and accelerator in America is the stock market. If you are not in America, if you're in Canada, you're in some countries in Asia, in Europe, they too have their own stock markets. Understand how the stock market works. Understand how billionaires and millionaires and successful people leverage that. If you are today living in this time, you make any kind of income, make sure a portion of your income is invested on the stock market. It should be at least 10%. You can increase from that depending on how much you make. And let me explain to you, you need to understand that one of the biggest lies you ever hear in your life is, oh, save your money. Work and save your money. Savings is important. I understand that, especially even for people like us who come from Africa. We come from a culture of saving. But we are in a place today where you have opportunities to multiply your money. The game is not in making money. The game is making and multiplying your money, and then protecting it and preserving it. I will talk about protecting and preserving on a later video. But today I just want to tell you about opportunities that are out there, and that as you get along, don't get distracted, don't get carried away, stay focused, make commitments to yourself that you can try to keep. You don't have to be perfect, you don't have to be 100% right all the time, but at least every time you make a commitment to yourself, try to work on it. Like I said earlier, I've committed to myself that for the next 100 days, non-stop, every day I will walk between 4 to 7 miles. That is going to help my health. It's going to help me lose some weight. It's going to help clear my mind. It's going to keep me fitter. It's going to make me more vibrant. It's going to keep me in a better mood. And it's going to keep me more alive to be able to deliver additional value to you on a daily basis and also deliver on the purpose for my life. So if you are listening to me, I hope this made some sense to you. But listen here, it's even more important when I get feedback from you on how you're doing and how you enjoy the different value, how you find value in the different videos I post. So leave a comment down in the comment section for me. Let me know what it is that you might be interested in. What is your opinion about the stock market today? There's a major rally coming through. What are some of the businesses you are invested in? It might not be in the stock market. Maybe you're starting a new business. Let me hear about your experience. And also, there are over 2,000 people who are in my private newsletter group. These people are enjoying a unique and very exclusive privilege where they receive information from me, which is information I don't share in any other public space, once every week in a private newsletter. If you want to join that unique group, there is a link down in the description section. Go ahead and click on that link, put in your name, your email, and you will join that unique newsletter group. In addition to that, I also have a lot of people who've reached out to me personally. Mr. Achu, please, I have a question. I want to talk to you. Mr. Achu, I have this question. I have this concern. I need some clarity on my purpose. I'm trying to invest in this business. I'm not sure if it's going to work. Can you help me? And of course, I cannot help everybody at once. But if you're really serious about what you're needing to, if you need help with that, right? I have a link to in the description section where you can book a one-on-one time with me. That will be 30 minutes, uniquely just on you. I'll be focused only on you and the concerns you might have. We can discuss and we'll craft a plan that will be able to move you forward on your journey in these times and age where we all need a coach. Remember, talent is overrated. The people who succeed in life are people who get coaching from people who are in the destination they're heading to or who are heading in that direction. I am not saying that I know it all, but I know quite a lot of things that have been able to help a lot of people, and I believe it can help you too. So if you're one of those, feel free. If you have any question about your career, you have any question about transitioning from 9 to 5 into business, you have any question about doing your 9 to 5 and also working on your business, any question on how to uncover your purpose, how to be able to build a legacy, how to invest on the stock market, just overall how to get ahead in this time and age, feel free, click on that link down in the description section, and of course, book a time to talk with me. And before I let you go, if you find this information I'm giving you valuable, always share a good thing with others, right? Share it with other people and make sure you also subscribe to the channel. At this point, about 80% of all of you who view the channel are not subscribed yet. So please do me that favor, subscribe in the channel, click the notification bell because that helps the algorithm recognize my message and take it more to more people who can benefit from it. I hope you have a great evening. I hope you have a great rest of your week. And don't ever forget, be well, be blessed, and as you go out there, don't hesitate to be a blessing to somebody. I'll see you in the next one.